Okay, let's talk a little bit of business talk. Ignore my closet. I was just talking to one of the consultants on my team, and if you're watching this on replay, drop the word replay below. She had to go take a call, and we were in the midst of talking about the recipe for success. So, if you are doing a network marketing business, do you have a recipe for your success? And what is it if so? So I'm going to talk with y'all about our recipe. And Jessica, if you get on this call, then this will just finish our chat. This is what we're starting to talk about. And I think this is so important if you're doing a business, especially in network marketing. The 6 S's for the recipe for success, especially if you're on my team and you're doing this business and you all don't know what they are. Here we go. 6 S's. Okay. Let's parallel it like this. I'm going to see if I can get this video posted. Let's parallel the 6 S's this way. This is business talk, y'all. So if you're here, say hi. We're going to talk about the recipe for success. If you do not have all 6 of these things, it's going to be like the day that I made some cookies and I forgot the eggs. Okay. So what I want you to think about, if you are ready for more growth, or if you feel like you're not growing your business the way you want to, let's first look and see if you have all 6 S's, because I, for one, have been a person who is excellent at scheduling parties or scheduling activity or selling product, but then there's parts of the recipe that I don't do. And maybe I don't even realize I don't do them. Maybe it's that I just got so busy doing one of the things that I forgot the other things. So here they are, the 6 S's. The first thing is scheduling. I'm going to get my notes out. Scheduling activity. Okay, that's usually a no-brainer in a business like this. You got to schedule something to go share your products, to share your business, to meet with people, to get the story out. So scheduling, we'll break these down in a second. Selling, you're going to sell products. Sponsoring, you're going to sponsor. For us, it's new consultants and preferred clients. You're going to serve the people that you sponsored. So you're going to serve your customers, you're going to serve your team. And then the last 2 are you're going to stay connected and you're going to do self-development. So right off the bat, can you identify any parts of the recipe that you aren't doing? So let's break down each of the 6 pieces. So if you're in business and you're in network marketing and this is beneficial to you, let me know. But I love this. And I go back, this is way basic. When I did my business the first time, we talked about the recipe all the time. I don't hear it as much. And then when I hear a team member say, I'm not growing the way I want to, I'm like, hey, what book are you reading? Were you on the Wednesday night calls? No and no, but I'm doing this, this, and this. And I'm like, girl, I get you. I've been in the same place and I didn't put the value in the books to read or the calls to be on, and I started adding that piece into the recipe, and the selling changed and the scheduling changed and the sponsoring changed. So let's break each of those up, and hopefully this is helpful to you and y'all can take it and apply it. So number 1, you have to schedule activity. If you're on my team, if you're in my business, we schedule parties. So you can schedule in-home, which is all I used to do. You can schedule which is mostly all I do now. You can schedule individual appointments. So I used to meet with people a lot one-on-one in a bread co. or at their office. That's a scheduled activity. You can schedule a phone call. So now I do a lot of one-on-one through video messaging or through messenger chat. Like, hey, can you chat at this time? What's your best method of communication? Oh, you like doing the messenger? Well, we'll talk that way. You can do things like vendor shows. All of this is scheduled activity. So the very first thing I wrote down for the S's is schedule the activity. Then 2 things, actually 3 of the other S's will come directly from the scheduled activity. You're going to sell product. It's going to happen. How much? I don't know. Okay. When you schedule a party, some parties I will leave and sell a whole lot of products. Some parties I will leave and not sell many products, but the sale is not always today. Okay. You shopped at the used car lot or at the new car lot, knowing that you're going to need a car, but you may not need it today. But essentially that salesperson is selling today, whether they closed it or for the future. You're scheduling and then you're selling. Okay. So the sale may close that night. The sale may close in the future. then you're going to sponsor people. So you might sponsor from that activity, discount buyers, which are our preferred clients. You might sponsor consultants, team members, okay? From those two people that you sponsor, your consultants and your team, and from the customers that you sold to, that's another S. So the fourth S is serve. You're going to serve them. So what is serving your customers and your team and your independent consultants look like? Or in your discount buyers look like? Serving can be, I was just talking to Jessica, it could be a group that you put together. So I have a VIP group where I serve my customers. I keep them informed of discounts. I put up makeup videos. I share a recipe or what the Fizz is doing for me and my family. I give them value the same way that you might be doing some branding on your general pages, but in your customer group where you're serving your customers, you can be really heavy with it. They're there for a purpose. They love the products. They're there and they want more of it. Or teaching them about products that they don't know about because maybe they bought 6 products, but we have 400, right? How do you serve your team? Something like coaching calls. So Jessica and I were doing a coaching call. Kim and Crystal and I and Mary and Kim and I all did 3-way coaching calls yesterday. That's team service. You check in with your team, see if they're growing to the extent that they want to grow to. You serve your customers and your team. Okay. The last 2 S's, and then we'll be done. Talk to me about this, you guys, if you are doing a business with me or like this. Do you do the last 2 S's? Because most people, whether they come into this business for a little money or a lot of money, they schedule the activity, they sell the products, they sponsor customers and consultants, and then they serve those people well, but they don't stay connected and they don't self-develop. And so often, this is the part that we discount. Like that part doesn't matter. Staying connected for us is 2 times a week. Every Wednesday night at 7:30 and 8:30, we do team calls. And every Saturday morning, we do book club calls. And those are very easy things to say, this is happening. I can't get on that call. It's going to be okay. That's not going to be what changes the trajectory of my business. And you're wrong. Period. You're wrong. So if you want your business to grow, you have to grow. And part of staying connected is part of the growth part. It's also being aware of what's going on, right? So last night on our team, by staying connected, we learned about a new team incentive that's going to be coming out that will help us serve our customers. So we're going to be partnering together for something that we can include our customers in to give them an incentive, okay? So sometimes it's that kind of stuff. Other times it's partially self-development, which is the last S, and this can also come through books that you read. If you're like me, it's audibles that you listen to, it's podcasts that you download. So probably the hardest of all the S's for me is self-development. I can schedule activity, I can sell the products, I can sponsor people, I can serve my customers, I can stay connected on the calls, and then you tell me to read a book, and I'm like, I got 25 of them up there. So I have found the importance of getting that information in, but the method for me is I love Audible. So if we're supposed to be reading a book for book club, I'm downloading it. I'm always having my AirPods in because when you have 100 kids and you have 100 things to do, everybody can listen to something while they're doing that. And most of the time you're listening to something anyway, whether it's your kids screaming or the vacuum running or the TV on in the background or all the Netflix, or maybe you have a job where you get to take a lunch break and you can listen at that time. Anyway, that's all I want to share with that. 6 S's for growing your business. Recipe for success. Don't leave out the eggs. Don't leave out the flour. Everything matters. If you feel like you're doing all 6 of the ingredients of the recipe and your business is still not growing, then contact me and let's break each area down, because it could be simply that you're not scheduling enough activity, or that you're not closing a sale, or that you're not serving your customers well. That's where the groups come in. I love the groups. It could be that you're staying connected, but halfway, like you're not hitting all the calls, or that you're doing the book, but you're not really doing the book, right? Okay. Or you're not getting on the book club calls. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope that was helpful. I love talking business with y'all. Have a great day, and I will talk with you soon. Bye.